So what would you say? What would be your big 3 pointers? What we got to do now to try and move this beast forward?
Blimey. Right. We know, first of all, we know ourselves away from it. We like crack cocaine, it is, contesting. That's all we do. We just want a line of contesting every now and again to keep us on a high. We've got to get away from that. Yeah. We've got to start making music within our communities. Make that the reason why we play in a brass band. Yeah. You don't go. It always makes me bizarre that we're the only music makers that go somewhere, practice something for 6 weeks, play it once on the stage, and then put it in the cupboard. We may not ever play that piece of music again for the next 20 years. Yeah. I used to get. Yeah. I'm quite sure people are the same. I always used to, when I played soprano with Tredegar, I used to write Iwan Fox, Treorchy, 1983. I used to write it on the part while he played it. And then, 15 years later, the part came out and that was your name on it. And you could tell how far we progressed as a band by how many times we played the same piece. Yeah. We've got to get away from that. We've got to be making music out in the community. We've got to be different types of music. We've got to be linking in with different musical mediums. And we've got to make it inclusive. We've just got to welcome people in to come and play and come and play for us. That's the first thing. The second thing is getting people to speak to each other and making the partnerships. And the third thing is the national trust. You become a member, and you as a member have got to vote. You can go to the meetings. You can actually go to the annual general meeting and say, this is what I want from you. I pay my money to you. I want you to implement this for us. We haven't got that. We haven't got any forward thinking about anything. So we need to get together to do that, I think.
Yeah, that's great. Well, I mean, I agree with so much of you say, and I just think we've got to look forward. And we're very lucky. We are very community minded, and we are thinking about that. And as you know, about our new bandroom, which is very exciting and getting closer and closer to completion. And we're working very hard on that. But we are driven by that community spirit, and getting our music into the community. Yes, we do the competition thing too, but it has got to be about the music making, So just
I'm sure, for instance, if you walk into your community, the litmus test is always, as they say, is walk down the street and ask somebody, do you know anything about brass bands? And if you walk down the street in your community, I'm quite sure somebody will be able to tell you something about what Amersham Band Organisation does. If you walk down the street, if I walk down the street outside here and I say, could you tell me who the current national champion brass band of Great Britain is? Yeah. Nobody. Of course. Nobody's interested. No. And this is the biggest problem that we have. We think we are excellent, and we are musically excellent, but PR-wise and relevance to the general music public, not interested. We talk about, you see what's been happening with things like the Royal Albert Hall, all the venues, all the arts. People are all talking about the problems that it's going to be ahead in the future. Have you heard once anybody on any program talking about the poor old brass bands?
Yeah, no, absolutely not.
We are not being mentioned at all, and that's unfortunately our own fault because we don't push ourselves forward.